Hello everybody, we are back.
We're back.
Yes, it's a bit like Terminator. I'll be back. We are back with part 2 of our series on tips to support you in both becoming a better interviewer and a better interviewee. So part 1, we did the interviewer. Today's video is 3 tips to support you and help you when you're in an environment being interviewed or a Q&A session, perhaps. But of course, first of all, here is a quick intro. Welcome back! So as we said, I am back here today with the awesome, legendary Jay Menez from Hollywood Real in our part 2 series to support you with 3 tips on becoming a better interviewee. So Jay, I'm going to shine this spotlight straight on you and say, what would your top 3 tips be?
Well, first of all, thank you again for having me. This is our 3rd video, right?
I know, I love it.
So much fun.
Oh, so many more.
Isn't she awesome?
Thank you.
Okay, so in an earlier video, we had talked about my 3 best tips for being a host as an interviewer. And today we're going to talk about the other side when you're sitting in the chair as the guest. So, as an interviewee, what's your job? And I think the biggest tip is to know your audience. That's the first thing. So if you're being interviewed, you're on a talk show, on the news, in the media, or something like that. You got to know who this is all going out to, and that takes a little bit of research going into it, understanding your host and their show, and the kind of people they talk to, and the value that they're looking for, so that you can laser target your message.
Nice.
So very important.
Know your audience.
Know your audience. Number 2, once you know your audience, then you know how to give value to them, okay? So remember, as a guest, they're looking to learn something from you. They want to be inspired, they want to get some new knowledge and wisdom and all that out of you, right? And your host is trying to highlight you and show you how awesome you are. So be awesome and give value. So again, there are things that you can share with them that audience, after you know the audience, that you know that they can take and apply. So the best value you can give them is stuff that they can take immediately and apply in their lives or in their business.
Yes.
Right?
And if it's okay to jump on that.
Yes.
I couldn't agree more with what you were sharing. Giving something, there's a quote that says knowledge is power, but it's not. Implemented knowledge is power, executed knowledge is power. So it's being able to give value of something they can take away and implement straight away. And something I see so often with individuals going up as guests, or perhaps they get their first interview and they kind of go straight into utilizing that moment to sell or to promote themselves without giving that value first. So I think what Jay shared there is an incredibly powerful tip that you need to take home with you. Value first. If you help give enough people what they want, you will get what you want anyway. That's a beautiful quote from Zig Ziglar. But too many people jump straight in for the sell or the promotion. No, be relaxed and give value to both whoever is interviewing you, but also for the viewers or your guests watching. Be sure that you support or help them in some way.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I like to say in any interaction to lead with value. That should be your rule.
Nice.
Lead with value. Too many people go into interactions, into whether it's business or personal meetings, looking to take something from that interaction. Yeah. And you can't do that. You have to lead with value. And like you pointed out, when you can give first, the things that you want will naturally come to you. It's the way the universe works, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. The Warriors have a saying, lead with love, so lead with value. It's exactly connected. I'm going to start using that one too.
Right.
I'm taking so many nuggets from Jay.
Yes, absolutely. So tip number 3, what's your call to action? Okay? So you want to leave this audience with something. You've provided value for them. So what's the next step? what can they do next to implement this, to learn more? Maybe they just want to learn more about you or read your book. So leave them with something actionable that they can do. It's not always taking either, but you know, if you've done your job, they're naturally going to be curious about you.
Yeah.
So leave them with something. Oftentimes, I will go on a show and know already in advance. I'll have an offer for the audience.
Nice.
You know, whether it's a free copy of my book or a call, or hey, there's more resources on my site, so go here. But leave them with something to do.
I think that's really beautiful, and there will always be a percentage of every audience that does want to know more. And as Jay says, even if it's, you know, leaving a step where they can follow you on social media even and gain more value from you, it's very powerful to be able to leave them with that next step. So 3 powerful, valuable tips.
I love it. I love it.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate you being here. Is there any bonus tips or anything that you'd like to leave the audience with? I always put him on the spot with this bit.
He does, like, yeah, we're gonna do 3, and she surprises me with a 4th one.
Over deliver. There's a bonus tip. That could be the tip.
That's exactly it. I think that 4th one was lead with value, because that's very powerful and something that if you can implement that, oh my gosh, your connections are going to be so much better. But overall, I think if you want to get your message out there, go out and be a guest on as many shows and podcasts and blogs and things like this as you can. You want to get out there, spread that content out there, and so they can understand you and learn from you. It's all about sharing this knowledge, this wisdom.
Absolutely, let's rise together.
Rise together.
So of course, Jay, just in case they aren't already from our part 1 video, where is best to follow you?
All right, my website, jaymenez.com, my social media, @JayMenezTV, as well as my YouTube channel. Please subscribe, go there, hit the button wherever it is in this thing, and hit that bell so you can be notified from when my new show, Hollywood Real, drops.
Mic drop. Amazing, thank you so much, Jay. There will be a link to his channels in the description of this video as well. And of course, if you are not already for this channel, remember to hit that subscribe button and the bell next to it for your daily notifications of inspiration, education, and motivation. And we won't. This is my last one with you, but it's been a pleasure and an honor for now.
Yes.
But I will see you on the next video. Have a beautiful day.